Hello everyone, my name is Steven Zapata. I'm a concept artist, illustrator, online art teacher, and former instructor at Art Center College of Design. I would like to introduce you to my new drawing course, Form from Imagination, a course designed to help you draw with confidence from your mind. Maybe you want to be a professional illustrator or designer, maybe you want to be a master with a pencil, or maybe you just want to be the best artist that you can be. Beautiful goals. But it's not always clear how to improve the work that you do from imagination. Over the past 6 months, I've taken all of the little eurekas, tips, and essential exercises that gave me confidence drawing from my mind and compiled them into a sequential course. We start with the absolute foundations, covering the scientific nature of light and shadow, how to hatch, how to create flat tones, how to render spheres and cubes, and step by step, we move through combined shapes, complex shapes, organic shapes. We cover how to simplify extremely complex subjects like the head into basic shapes so that you can handle them more easily from your head. We look at how to understand and treat details. And by the end of these 14 chapters with over 50 video lessons, you'll be ready to do complex designs from your mind with fidelity and energy. And all the demos are done in pencil on paper, so you can do all of the assignments even if you don't have a fancy digital art setup. But I also have demos, instructions, and modifications to the assignments for those who do want to do them digitally. Here's how it works. Go to formfromimagination.com and sign up for the course. Download the assignment book and start watching the lectures. Do the assignments at your own pace. Take your time with them and use this self-study to develop your patience. When you're done, post your assignments in the exclusive community hub, and I'll personally critique your work with drawovers, diagrams, and advice. I want you to know, this course is no joke just because it's online. It is challenging content, and it is more complete than it would be if I was teaching this class at an art college as I have before. If I was teaching this class in person at Art Center today, I would just play these videos in class, knowing full well that they're the most concise, focused, edited, step-by-step way to convey the material. So I'm serious when I say, this course isn't just a substitute for a college-level course, it's better than a college-level course. And you don't have to pay thousands of dollars per credit and wind up hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. So thank you for checking out the course, thank you for watching this and for your support, and thank you for drawing and making your artwork. The world needs it. I'll see you soon. What up? What up? What up, what up, what up? Hello everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It is indeed my birthday. It can't be denied. It can't be denied. I thought maybe I'll deny it. And then I thought again. And I was like, you know what? They're gonna find out anyway. So I might as well just own it, you know? Just say it. Thank you everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Get them out of your system. Get them out so that you can focus on drawing. Put on my cool guy sunglasses to bask in my birthday glory. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Thank you to Endel, Holly Warrington, Fieselfeet, Stephen Gobert, Creative Steve 69. Lucas Falls, Estras Munoz, Tyler Coe, MC Mitch, Fish Flops, Carlos Ficciolini. Ficcinelli? Ayub, Azakman A. Wasim, Jeff E. Aldrin, Miles Partosa, MC Mitch, Johnny Pearson, GG01, Satyo Bagas, Nugraha, W. Emphatic, Vega, Matej K. Hello, everybody. Make sure you stay hydrated, says Piero. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mama Nova, Lucas Falls, Phil Worth, Inali Illustrates, Cost, Oster, Janaeakos. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Everybody, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Stephen, happy birthday, but why did Ahmed say your birthday is July 3rd? I think he was being a good friend and giving me some cloud cover, but people on my Discord already knew, so I knew that since they knew, it was useless to try to keep it a secret, so I figured I would just get out ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's me, goodbye. I actually lost it. I lost my webcam feed. All right, there we go. I'm back. Yeah, let's put me down in the corner over here, right where I belong. It's like nobody puts baby in a corner, but baby belongs in a corner. It's like the opposite of that. Just a quick happy birthday, I'm off. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Prosper. Thank you so much. All right. We all got it out of our systems. It's just any other day. We can focus on drawing now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Vale. Thank you, everybody. Why is he vomiting? Is he sick? He is. He's not doing so great. I think what he's actually doing is he's going, wow. He's Morbin. It's Morbin time. Hold on, I gotta pop out my chat and my statistics here. I want to turn off my music. It's bothering me. Do 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 do. Da da ba da ba. Happy birthday, Mr. Me Myself. Happy birthday to me. All that over there, this over here. Okay, very good, very good. All right, what are we drawing? Monster, typical. Felt like doing color. I think I've got Ifrit on the mind because I checked out the Final Fantasy 16 demo yesterday. I only played a small portion of it, and then I watched the rest of it. While I was doing some work yesterday. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Electric Bath Bomb. Thank you, Fictionalaki Art. Thank you, Boxer Wing. Thank you, everybody. Why do you draw so many demon-like characters? Just wondering. I don't know. That's what I find interesting, you know? I don't really find pretty or cute things interesting. That could change any time, of course, but that's just my temperament. It's an interesting and an also like, what's fun to, whoops. Oh, shit. I forgot to move my car. We'll be all right. Forgot about that. I am sure I will still be able to get a spot in a few hours. Shouldn't be that bad. Actually, you know what? I might actually, in a few minutes, I might go do it because I literally just have to, my car is right in front of my house and I just have to move it from one side of the street to the other. So it'll take me, for real, less than 2 minutes flat. So I might actually go do that in 8 or so minutes. Apologies. That'll just save me a lot of wondering, because actually today is a bad day to skip it because there's alternate side parking as well tomorrow. That sound scared me. Yeah, alarms are, we have deep Pavlovian reactions to alarms, don't we? Thank you, Mama Nova. Vale says, demons are great. So many sharp edges, bumps, and chaotic lines of action. Yeah, it's just more fun to draw. I'm definitely just more interested in them thematically, but also they're just more fun to draw. They just have more margin of error. You know, you can do crazier stuff and it doesn't look wrong, or in fact, if you do crazier stuff, it just looks better. Whereas if you're drawing like cute girls or something like that, if you do chaotic stuff, it makes the drawing worse. You know, has a much tighter margin of error because you're trying to fit this either niche or societal idea of what makes it cute or something like that. Same goes with guys. It's not just cute girls. And I just find all of that stuff really boring and trapping. And it just, you know, I used to try it more often when I was young, but a few hundred tries and eventually I was like, Jesus Christ, there's only so much here. It's really not super interesting. I used to draw a lot of my sketchbooks from when I was like younger they were much more likely to be filled with attempts at cute girls or handsome guys. But it's a young man's game. Just not that much depth there. Obviously, there's infinite depth in characters, but in just sort of aiming towards cuteness in the abstract, separated from a character with like a story and a history and things like that, there's just really not that much depth. Especially if you're not trying to sort of like undermine the nature of cuteness, if you're just trying to nail these sort of beauty standards that you haven't been skeptical about your whole life, just things that society has dropped on you. It's just, I don't know, it's for some people, it's just not for me, you know. Sheldon Martin with $5. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Sheldon. $5. I could use that to buy myself a very nice birthday card. And I think I will. After this, I'll go to the pharmacy and I'll go buy myself a nice $5 birthday card and I'll write myself a nice note, some affirmations. Like, don't worry, buddy, you got this. Happy birthday. I love you. I'm your biggest fan. You're a champ. I'm gonna write myself some very nice things. And I'll read them over and over again until I feel really, really good. Like too good. Like way too good. We'll see what people have to say then. In my cases with owls, I love painting them. See, that's what's up. Paint some owls. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. I'm glad you're getting it all out of your system. Sensia says, Steven, you are so effing cute without the beard. I think you're just reacting to the novelty of my face being different. But thank you for the kind words. I'm your cute little Steven. Drawing cute girls is not interesting, but cute little Stevens, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Grave, thank you so much. Requiem, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Your drawing made me remember the Watchdog of the Old Lords from Bloodborne. Such a great OST. Happy birthday, by the way, Stephen. Thank you so much, Pedro. Watchdog, dude. in the cursed, fetid, defiled chalice. The, what is it, second or third time you fight the Watchdog in the, goddamn, you fight the Watchdog in the chalice dungeons? Dude, brutal. I remember when I was making my, my level 32, my level 32 totally decked out character in Bloodborne. I must have fought, I was going for those fucking end game gems in the chalice dungeon at level 32, at blood level 32. I must have fought the defiled Watchdog, for real, hundreds of times. I must have fought him hundreds of times. It was him and Amygdala. I mean, they're the classics. Him and Amygdala were the biggest walls in the low level chalice dungeon run. Awful, awful. Rage, true rage, just true rage. Several no bar deaths, like the boss having no visible health left, and I still managed to not win, and died right when I had him at that level. Oh, the pain. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Get them out of your system and get back to drawing. Get them out of your system and get back to drawing. Uh-oh, Ahmed Al-Duri is calling me. Ahmed, how are you, sir?
Yo, happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy. How you doing?
Good, I saw you on stream, so I thought I'd interrupt.
Good. Yeah, I'm live on stream right now.
Excellent.
But,
How's your stream doing?
good. They're all right. They're sending me a lot of birthday wishes. Big wall of birthday wishes.
Perfect. Hey, I really like the thing you're painting.
Oh, I'm glad, man.
I mean, I'm ready to just press, what's the Bloodborne maneuver? Get that, you know. Anyway, just wanted to call. I got to go, but have a happy birthday, man.
Thank you so much, man. We'll talk soon, all right?
Yeah, see ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I got to move my car. I'm really sorry that I have to do this. I completely forgot about this. It will take 2 minutes flat. I will be right back. If anybody wonders where the hell I am, somebody please explain. There was for real oh damn, where's my glove now? Where did I put that? There was for real a parking enforcement car parked right in front of my apartment in the block, and in the spot in front of the one that I like to park in, right in front of my apartment. There was a parking enforcement guard waiting right there with their lights on. So I had to actually get into the spot and wait until it was actually 1 p.m., not 12:59. I had to sit there and wait for a minute or two. Hold on, I left my glove in the other room. Where the hell did I put that thing? Dude. Where's my stupid drawing glove? Of course, it's on the ground, naturally. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, James. How are you, sir? My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. Thank you, Manga Gnome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. You're all very kind. Y'all make me feel very special while I'm just at home on my birthday. Damn, it's hot in here. I gotta hit the fan. Wish it could be otherwise, but I need it. Glad you like the demon dog, man. I'm always good for a demon dog, that's for sure. Always good for a demon dog. James says, that's one of those things I tell everyone about you. He's good for a demon dog. Let him know. Let him know. All right, now, it doesn't have to be all my birthday all the time. Normal stream. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask them. It's all good. I guess, what do I want this material to be? I think I got to lean into volcanic rock, considering the value range and the relationship with the red fire streaks, so let's just add a little bit of random texture with any goddamn brush, don't matter. I'm only going to use these custom brushes to put random speckles. I won't paint with them. I always prefer to paint with the hard round brush. Just use the texture brush for the speckles. Could be any speckled brush. I don't like painting with textured brushes. I find it very distracting. For actual painting, like rendering, like creating form, I just like to use the hard round. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the love of God. Oh, she's mad about something. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Fanny. Oh, Fanny girl. Come here. Come here. Let me see your beautiful face. Come here. Yeah, you. Come here. All right. Look at me. Look at me. Shh. 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 Shut up. The on-air sign is on. It's blinking red. Return to your training. When the on-air sign is on, you don't bark. Right? Right. Now, what did you do? You barked. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. And now go to bed. Go to bed. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you, everybody. How are the fish people coming along? I haven't worked on them since the stream on Monday. And now I'm on to a much more earthly interest. Oh boy, now my wife's calling me. Let's see what's up. You're worrying me, calling me at this time. What's happening? What? Approval needed for what? You sent me a picture. I'm live on stream right now. All right. All right, let me see. Where'd you send it? You texted me?
I texted it to you.
I didn't get anything.
It's still sending.
Yeah, I think your phone may be having trouble even sending photos.
So what are you feeling? Are you feeling like a maroon or a navy or a mustard or a black or what?
I think maroon could be nice.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I have a few yellow things right now.
I feel like a dark red, like a maroon.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. And I think in that material, it would look pretty nice.
All right, you got it.
All right, champ.
Wait, hold on before I get to the... Okay, so no navy, but it's like a red.
Well, navy, I have so much blue stuff, you know?
All right, you getting the red then?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right, good luck at work. I'll see you tonight. Bye. All right. Ba-da-ba-ba-now. Ba-da-da-beat-up. Ba-da-ba-doo. Ba-da-da-beat-up. Ba-beat-a-ba-doo. Scoop dop deedly up. Well, I appreciate all of you with all your birthday wishes. It's all very kind. Thanks so much. Thank you, Las Vegas. Thank you. Thank you. You know, there would be no better birthday gift than nailing a drawing. That would be really, really good. You know, that rare feeling of like, ah, that's one of the best ones I've ever done. Now that would be tight. This is very noisy right now. But it's very much transparent. Let's see what happens if we, whoops, not baked to normal, my bad. That's baked to transparency. No, not that, not good. Let's try baked to normal. And then let's maybe get a dust and scratches going. Let's see what we get. No, it doesn't really simplify nicely. Maybe later we need to get more work in. Stephen, do you have any super epic plans to celebrate 100K survivors? 100K subscribers. Oh, you're all survivors in my book. No, I don't. I don't have any super epic plans. I have to admit. Depends when we hit it, I guess. Maybe I'll have an idea by then. I think Ahmed might be visiting next week. Maybe I'll put out maybe a podcast with him will align with 100 subscribers. Some people would think that's pretty epic. No, keeping it low-key. Low-key on my birthday, low-key for 100K subscribers. Nothing big, nice and normal, low energy. Happy birthday, you got a new sub. Thank you, Centrix, I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Stephen. Thanks for everything. What you gonna eat? Probably some Thai food tonight. Probably go out to this new Thai restaurant that we went to a few months back when it had just opened. Maybe see how they're doing, how things have developed over there. It was very promising the first time we went. Artifacts of Exile says, what resolution do you recommend to draw on? Just basically, generally, whatever the highest resolution you can work at where your brushes still respond quickly, that's the way to go. I mean, there's almost no drawbacks to working on high resolutions, but there are drawbacks to working on low resolutions. Like I said, the main drawback of high resolution being that your brushes go slow. But just find the sweet spot for your computer. What's the biggest res you can work at where the brush sizes that you're comfortable with don't slow down? Like, what am I at here? I'm at 7,200 pixels across right now. And at the scale that I'm drawing with small brushes, this is fine. It doesn't feel laggy. But if I were to make this brush really big or use a very complicated brush at this scale, see how it lags? It takes a while to catch up. When I first touch the screen, it doesn't react on time. If I was doing big moves like this, I would find this unacceptable. I would say do not work this big. So if I was laying in big chunky shapes like that at first, I would cut this in half or something like that. What about the canvas size? You know, for digital, canvas size is just sort of arbitrary. People who are more technically advanced might know more about this than I do, but from all of my experience, it's just about pixels. It's just about pixels. The brute facts of what you're painting only have to do with pixels. And then let's say you're painting at 6,200 pixels wide, right? You can later on, after the fact, change the DPI of the file so that it's 2 inches across, so that it's 150 inches across. But those changes aren't changing the brute facts of what you painted. It's just changing how it would go to print. So the most important factor is just the base number of what resolution you're working at. The print size itself, the canvas size, just like you can just change that arbitrarily later. You can just turn off resampling and image size and it won't mess with the pixel clarity or anything like that. Cheriswin says, I draw on a huge, massive, epic canvas and just endure the brush lag, builds my patience and inner strength to watch the brush strokes render. You are a more patient person than I will tell you what. That's good. Since you actually answered, I'll try an important one. Where can I learn to draw in ink? Been taking form from imagination and it's a huge help, but ink's the passion for me. I don't know. Maybe someone in chat has really good resources for ink drawing. I can't say that I know any focused ink drawing resources off the top of my head. I know Proco is putting out a collaboration with Marvel that teaches comic book art, and I believe sections of that will be focused on inking, but I have not looked at the course myself, so I would assume that's part of it, but I can't actually be sure. If that is a part of it, which knowing Proco and how completionist they are with stuff like that, I don't doubt it would be. I would think that would be a great resource. I know, is it Alfonso Dunn has a pretty famous ink drawing book, ink techniques book, but again, I haven't read that one myself, so I can't really vouch for its quality. Folks in the chat will probably have some good recommendations for you. Do you prefer digital over traditional? I do not. I prefer traditional. I prefer digital for ideating, stuff like this, you know, relatively fast stuff. But for finishing anything, for going all the way on a picture, traditional all the way. I really struggle to, at least if I'm not working for a client, I really struggle to finish things in digital. It's just so arbitrary, you know, it could just go on forever. Whereas traditional, it feels very natural to know when something's done and how to get there. Happy Zapata Day, you Zapata-based life form you. Thank you, Ben Hillman, I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Dad, says Red Diamond Man. Thank you, son. I appreciate it. You're the greatest gift I could have asked for. Red Diamond Man. Red Diamond Man. Angel voice confirmed. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. I don't know what to tell you. It's fucking confirmed. Where is your dog, Steven? She is... She's in her bed behind my green screen. Can I ask you, how long did it take for you to master drawing from imagination? Dude, many, many lifetimes. Many, many, many lifetimes. Countless, countless lifetimes. I had to accrue so much artistic karma in order to be able to do the things that I'm capable of in this lifetime. My dear student, Georgina, do you think it would take a long time to erode a mountain away if with a soft cloth, once every 100 years, you rubbed the mountain with that soft cloth? Not 1,000 times of rubbing that mountain with the soft cloth once a year so that the mountain would eventually be eroded away would equate to even 1/1,000,000th of the number of lifetimes that I've had to accrue great drawing skill in order to have the karma to draw the way that I do in this lifetime. Many, many eons. Many, many eons. Countless eons of wondering, of seeking, in the endless rounds of samsara. It is sufficient to grow disillusioned with the forms. It is sufficient to achieve liberation. I haven't mastered anything. I've been drawing for like 27 years, depending on how you count it. Every day is new learning, new knowledge. On most days, I feel like an intermediate or a beginner again, you know? I can acknowledge the skills that I've gained, but just art is endless, you know? There's always new things to learn, and you can always imagine more to get better at, and you can always imagine better than what you've done. That is the curse of the artist. But yeah, if you believe my mom and you believe my sister, I have been drawing frantically since I was 5 years old, so 27-ish years. I guess 28 now. Since it's my birthday, I'm 33 now. And I was always drawing from imagination. That's the important thing. That's what some people don't understand. I'm good at drawing from imagination because I spent years and years drawing poorly from imagination. I didn't wait around until I had accrued a particular skill set and then started drawing from imagination. I practiced my skills, I learned objective things, but the whole time that I was doing that, I made garbage drawings. I never quit on drawing from imagination. I did it the whole time, through the sucking, through the mediocrity. I never stopped. Thank you for the videos. They make my days better at times. Thank you. No problem, TV 2016 channel. Zed Deck says, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm learning to draw so I can do Gamghoul Steven for the creative sphere exercise. Dude, give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. Georgina says, do you think it would be best to learn the fundamentals of drawing before taking your Form from Imagination course? I mean, it's up to you. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. But there's a lot of people taking the course who really don't have any experience in other fundamentals at all. They're really just kind of starting with the course, and they learn a lot. But it's up to you. It's about your level of comfort. And that's how Steven got 15 easy, dog, imagination drawing level. It's 15 easy, dog. Dog, it's 15 easy. On a bad day, it's 14. It's 15 easy. Easy. Red Diamond Man. My Lord, he has the voice of an angel. God hath surely heaped blessing upon this man. And of course, the table saw is back out right when I start streaming, naturally. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. You know, the neighbor, you know, sometimes your neighbors, you know, they have construction projects that go on longer than they thought, you know, over budget, over schedule. Progress is slow, and you know, what are you going to do about it? I mean, come on, man. Hey, Stephen, happy birthday. Mine is tomorrow, so I guess we are birthday neighbors. We are birthday neighbors. We're birthday neighbors. We're birthday neighbors forever and ever. Birthday neighbors. Oh, we're birthday neighbors. We're birthday neighbors forever and ever. That's your fault. That's not my fault. For everybody who hates when stream becomes that, it's not my fault. It's Dark Dank Doodle's fault. They come up with these goddamn phrases, these sentences, these nightmares of syntax like birthday neighbors. What am I supposed to do with birthday neighbors? That's pure music, man. That's pure music. It's not my fault. It's just the way things gotta go. Happy birthday, Steve. You only grow more powerful with time. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I'm in a good spot, you know. Aging is treating me well. I am a very happy person. A startlingly happy person. I just have a very good life. I'd wish my life on anybody. It's a lovely 33, I gotta say, you know. I feel like I got a whole good run ahead of me. I feel eager. I feel excited by what I can pull off before I'm dead, you know. It's a very fortunate circumstance to be in. Lanessa Miller said, for real, how long would it take you to do your 28 assignments? I'm guessing it would go pretty quick for you. Well, I mean, I made them. So it took me about just the assignments. I mean, I was doing other stuff in there, but I think it took me about 4 months. But, you know, obviously I was very focused on them. You know, I needed to make them for the course. Yeah, I'd say, because it took me about, it's hard to remember now. I think I wrote down the timeline somewhere just for future edification, but if I remember correctly, it took me 2 months. The whole course took about 6 months to produce, a little bit more. And it took 2 months to edit everything. And I recorded everything first. I didn't edit while I worked on it. It took 2 months to edit, and the editing is not just editing. That includes producing some of the videos that were more production focused. Like the stuff at the beginning of the course has like diagrams and 3D graphics and animations to explain concepts, and shooting things in the field, and setting up sets and things like that to explain things. So I believe those all, if I remember right, that all took, all the production stuff and editing took about 2 months. So I think the demos were about 4 months. But again, I was doing other stuff in there. I was like running workshops in the middle of that. I was still teaching in the middle of that. I was streaming and all this. What age are you turning today? 33. Knowing I was born the same month as Stephen gives comfort. One day I will have a dog and neighbors just like Stephen. You will. You will. Georgina says, I'm limited on money, so I'm struggling between choosing form from imagination or life drawing course from Vladimir London. Which do you think I should choose first? Well, I don't know Vladimir London, and I would never deign to tell you what to buy. That is your God-given right as a consumer, to decide for yourself what you're going to spend your God-given money on. I would never deign to tell you how to spend your money. For what it's worth, remember that at the beginning of next month, I will be making a no feedback version of Form from Imagination available at a reduced price. That will, you'll be able to upgrade to feedback at a later time if you should choose. B-Day neighbor. On a dark birthday neighbor, cool neighbor in my hand, warm smell of my birthday rising up through the air. The sawing is starting to bug me. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. I'm about to start sending Jungle some ad money so that I don't have to hear the sawing. Steven, what are your plans for the day? Not much. I mean, say that right as I think that's a gift from my mother. I will be right back. I need to get that. Shut up. All right, sorry. I had to grab that package, open that later. Do you think mechanical pencils are better than using normal pencils? No, it's up to you. It's just preference, personal preference, that's all. It's all about your personal joys, what you like. Is it your birthday? Is it not your birthday? You know, on your birthday, use a mechanical pencil. If it's not your birthday, you torture yourself, use a wooden pencil. I'm spouting nonsense, for the record. Some people take me seriously when I say things like that. It's just whatever your personal preference is. There's no better or worse mediums like that. All graphite is basically the same. I do mean mediums. I actually think there really is like better and worse paper. I do think paper makes much more difference than any pencil. You can be using the cheapest pencil in the world versus the best, most expensive pencil in the world, and it will make maybe 2% difference in your drawing, an unnoticeable difference. But the difference between cheap paper and quality paper is astronomical. It could change your drawings by 80, 90%. Hey, Steven, any tips for using charcoal sticks? No, I don't use charcoal myself. Wouldn't deign to give any tips on it. I've always found it too messy. I like the control of graphite. On a dark desert highway. Cool neighbor in my hair. Warm smell of my neighbor rising up through the air. What about watercolor paints? Apparently student grade versus artist grade is substantial. Don't know too much about that. I haven't used much student grade watercolor paints. I either use watercolors that are the pro stuff, like the pro grade, or I use the kinds of watercolors that don't really get graded in that fashion. You know, they just come in pans. They're probably student grade, but they don't label them as such, you know. I think some kinds of mechanical pencils are better at getting you to ease up on the pencil and be more delicate with your drawing strokes. Again, it's like I get where you're coming from, but I really do think it's person to person. Jenny Craddock says, dumb question, but could copying a modern piece for study still be considered a master copy? Wasn't sure if the definition was constrained to the conventional masters. Yeah, it's still considered a master copy. I think a master copy is really just you're copying a work that is considered to be quality and complete, and that's it. Well, not even complete, because you can do master copies of things that are sketches. I think just anything that you consider to be quality work. But that's subjective. It doesn't matter what year someone was born or anything like that. It's not like there's some association sitting around with like big mustaches. And they're like, Josiah, let's hear your opinion on this. Does the piece, the contemporary piece that Jenny copied, count as a master copy? No, absolutely not. That's impossible. It's not from before the 1500s. It's absurd to say that could count as a master copy. I hereby refuse to put the official blue seal stamp of master copy approval of sealing of approval on this drawing that Jenny Craddock did. Well, so be it then. As you know, we here at the Council of Master Copy Evaluators insist on complete unanimity when it comes to giving the blue seal medal of approval of medals to any piece that is considered or possibly in consideration for being considered a master copy. Since no unanimity is possible in this situation, we must refuse Jenny Craddock's application for master copy blue seal of approval of sealing of approval of consideration for approval. The nays have it. Knowing your birthday is close to mine, I feel I can be an incredible artist too somehow. Good, believe it. Ride that out. That's good. That's a useful feeling. That's a good feeling. Just go with it. Don't think about it. Don't evaluate it. Just know if Steven's birthday and my birthday are close, then I can be a great artist too, and it's that simple. Burhan says, have you ever tried drawing two figures in a grappling match? Yes. Yes, I have. Stephen, what sketchbooks do you recommend? Expensive ones. Again, paper, I think, does make a big difference in your drawings. So get the sketchbook that has the highest quality paper that aligns with how you like to work. Some people like textured paper. Some people like smooth paper. That really depends on neither is like inherently better than the other. It depends on what you prefer. So figure out if you like smooth or textured and get the sketchbook that is the most primo that fits that. If you like to do involved drawings in your sketchbook. If you just use your sketchbook for design sketches and stuff like that, then don't get expensive paper. But I don't know, I feel like these days people really do their sketchbooks for beauty. I feel like that's true for, again, these days, most artists, right? I think when you're like a working artist, it's then more common to use your sketchbook in the traditional sense as sort of a problem-solving place. But this is just my personal read. Most people just aren't ready for that yet, and they don't actually spend that much time problem-solving, unfortunately. And so instead, most people's sketchbooks are a place to practice making beautiful drawings. So if you want to do that, get an expensive sketchbook. I don't know what else to say. You know, get good quality paper. I like the Moleskine ones. Good quality paper in those. Very accessible. You can get them anywhere. You can get them at airports. The actual Moleskine sketchbooks, not their notebooks. They have a specific sketchbook line that is heavier, better paper. Cottonwood makes excellent sketchbooks. If you like rougher paper, textured paper, I think what's it called? The Super Bee, I want to say. It's like bee, like a bee, like the insect. Super Bee sketchbooks. Someone might correct me. Is that what they're called? Is it Deluxe Bee? Super Deluxe Bee pencils, something like that. Sketchbooks, I mean. Those are really good rough paper. They're like mixed media, multi-use paper. Strathmore's toned sketchbooks are really high quality paper. Higher quality than is in most of their sketchbooks, in my opinion. Teo Lucas Bianchi Ribeiro with 11R. I don't know what R is, but thank you so much, Kaio. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the birthday wishes. It means a lot. Y'all are very sweet. You're very sweet people. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. You're all very, very sweet. Weirdly expensive paper makes me very conscious of starting over. I like to sketch my things over and over again until I see exactly what I like and use it in digital later. Yeah, in that case, if you again, that seems like you're really just focused on problem solving. So yeah, for people who are actually using their sketchbooks for that purpose, yeah, I think go for cheap paper. Definitely better. I don't like that sketch paper cuts off the possibility to rehearse the top 10% of your abilities. I don't like that. I like to feel, again, that's just me. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be your way. But for me, I really don't like that. I don't like that feeling. If a drawing goes well in my sketchbook, I want to feel free to kind of push it all the way right there in my sketchbook and have it as like an access drawing. And sketch papers just don't allow that. You know, they crumble. They don't let you correct enough. They don't let you erase enough. They fight you in the darks. I don't like that. So I would rather just use the good stuff for everything so that if I want to push something all the way, I don't have to transfer it. I don't have to go through this process to get it somewhere else. I don't have to move it over to digital. I can just push it all the way right then and there on that paper. Goodbye, Jenny. Goodbye. Thinking of getting a Strathmore sketchbook. I know you use the bristle ones. Have you ever used that one specific type? Yeah, I'm not really one for Strathmore's sketch papers. I'm really not one for any sketch papers, except for just occasional one-off just design studies and things like that. The Strathmore's mixed media toned papers, like the gray ones and the tan ones that they sell as bound sketchbooks, those are really high quality paper. I like that. Hello, Yam. I'm good. I'm really good. Just doing my thing. Just living. I would try the bristle ones, but it's $120 for 20 pages over here. Jeez. That's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. Yeah, look for an alternative in a different brand that is cheaper where you live. That's going to be the way to go. Bristle paper is not that like rare, you know. Strathmore is not the only company that makes it. All sorts of companies make bristle paper or some equivalent. Sometimes it's called vellum paper. Though you got to be careful because some vellum papers are the drafting tool, like the architectural drafting tool vellum, which is actually see-through. It's transparent. It's still high quality paper, but it's translucent. So you got to watch out for those. Cake Sandwich says, okay, weird question. What do you think about using porn for figure drawing reference? I think it is an underutilized resource. I like the idea that porn is underutilized. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm the wrong person to ask about that. You know, as I said earlier in the stream, I'm not really interested in making... My interest in art are not about making things that are like cute or attractive or certainly not titillating or anything like that. So I'm always going to be biased on any answer that I give there. In general, I really just have, as a generalization, I have no really idea of rules or opinions about what people do with their practice. I just think you do whatever works for you. But my opinion, my irrelevant opinion on that topic is naturally going to be biased by the fact that I just don't make work that intersects with that. Happy B-Day on the summer solstice, no less. Thank you, Valo. Yes, on the longest day of the year, the sunniest day of the year. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Ayub says, Stephen, as an artist, how would you describe the importance of draftsmanship in your creative process? How does it contribute to the overall quality and impact of your artworks? Draftsmanship, widely construed as like design decisions that relate to the drawing in a design sense and trying to make it more appealing as an abstraction. That's how I think of draftsmanship. It's paramount. I mean, for my practice, it is very important for my practice that I draw beautifully. I don't know how else to put it. You know, that's just something that's important. That doesn't need to be important in everybody's practice, you know? It's a choice. It should be a choice, at least, I think. But for me, yeah, there's no denying, like for the goals that I have for myself and for what I like in artworks, a degree of virtuosity is very important. Sophisticated drawing ability is important. Yeah, there's just no denying that it's very, it's essential. It doesn't necessarily dovetail with the content that much. Like, I could be drawing a creepy fire werewolf with bad draftsmanship. You know, there's a different path to be taken there, you know, with something more simplistic, more crude, or aligned with different styles or isms or things like that. you could take the same content in a multiplicity of different directions. So it doesn't really dovetail with the content that much. It's just what I like in artwork, you know? Hero says, Stephen, would you consider traditional pencil art or digital art more difficult? I'm currently only doing pencil art at the moment, and I'm looking to get into digital. I don't think either is more difficult or easier. There's certain things digital excels at. There's certain things traditional excels at, and it's too much about your personality type, you know? For someone who's very comfortable with sort of being committed to things, the common fallbacks of traditional, that is to say its lack of flexibility, relative lack of flexibility when compared with digital, that will just not be a problem for someone who has no problem committing, right? But that's a temperamental thing. And the same thing goes for digital. For someone who is not really super interested in flexibility, digital just won't have that many positives. So it's too much about your temperament, I think. I don't think either is inherently easier or more difficult. Goodbye, cake sandwich. Goodbye, goodbye. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you to everybody for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. You're all very kind. You're all very kind. It's Lana Del Rey's birthday too. Legends born in the same day. I was listening to a podcast this morning where the podcast began. It wasn't from today. It was a podcast from like a week ago or so. And the podcast began with the host and the guest realizing that they both had the same birthday, which was June 21st. And I was listening to it today on June 21st, which was also my birthday. It was weird. It was a weird moment. I was like, what's happening right now? What do you think about hyperrealism using grid method? Is it a waste of time? Is it art? Well, I mean, I think it's certainly art. It's not what I'm into. It's not very interesting to me. I think in general, it was more interesting to people when it was an ism, when it was like a relative ism that like was being shown in gallery shows and things like that. I think it has definitely waned in popularity and influence. I don't know. For the people who love doing it, what's the matter what I think? They love doing it. That's enough. It's definitely art. It definitely counts as art. Well, you know, I mean, people will debate me on that, but people are idiots, so. It's just not something I'm interested in. Now I want to draw a magma dog. Dude, you got to draw a magma dog. Steven, is this an all digital stream? Probably. Unless my Photoshop starts making me angry. In my mind when I was imagining what I was drawing today, it was stuff like this that was really like value and color. Value and color were sort of the hinge on which it worked. So naturally, digital was the way to go. King Orlander says, happy birthday, Stephen. June birthday team. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, King Orlander. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a little break from this guy. Been working on him for an hour 20. Let's make a new doc. Window, and put this over here, and then window, arrange, two up. Let's draw another magma doggy, but put him in a different pose or something. Hey Stephen, any tips for avoiding the plasticky uniform rendering look? How to actually communicate the textures of different surfaces? It's mostly the plasticky look is mostly abusing the specular reflection. Well, let me quantify what I mean by abusing. I mean, you're emphasizing the specular reflection in the same way across all of the different materials that are in the piece. And that tends to give you the plastic look. The specular reflection, its intensity, its interaction with the reflections, its shape, and the nature of its edges are all that stuff, which can be binned as the nature of the specular reflection, is one of the most dominant factors in communicating the differing natures of various materials. So if you do all of those things the same way on all the materials, that makes them blend together into the plastic look and gives you that sort of samey rendering. So just try to suss out the power of the specular, how it reacts on the different materials, and know that in any scene or on any character, creature, whatever, where there's various materials, there's going to be some materials that are more specular, some materials that are less specular, that's to say more matte, that the specular will change and transform as it moves over different materials. It'll get sharper, it'll get more fuzzy, it'll have a more distinct texture, will have a less distinct texture, things like that. Thank you, Allah. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Your birthday is June too. The June birthday squad is strong. It's strong. Thank you, XD Cage. Thank you. Kicks the Cat says, my bro is June 16th. I'm a filthy Aries, child of March. You're not filthy. Auster says, chat, does anyone know Franklin Booth? I'm trying to study his works, but I can't find anywhere how to do the white lines on black technique. Is it just scratchboard? That's an interesting question. I don't know if Franklin Booth did. I have this memory in my head that Franklin Booth thought engravings by the likes of Doré were pen and ink when he was a kid. So he didn't know any better, so he just learned how to do the engraving look with pen and ink, which is interesting because pen and ink is a direct additive method where you're adding ink, and engraving is sort of like you're carving away lines that then get filled in the transfer process of the engraving. So really quite different ways to put down and plan the picture, but it's sort of, if I remember correctly, Franklin Booth sort of got his unique look through that. I might be thinking of another famous ink artist. I think it's Franklin Booth. I might be thinking of like a Joseph Clement Cole or something like that, but I think it was him that story's about. I don't know if that story's true. It might be apocryphal, but yeah, I believe his work is pen and ink, and that it was done in ignorant emulation of engraving techniques. Ignorant there being a joke, of course, because he got great results through that little bit of confusion. I'm so lazy I'm drawing in bed, says nobody. What's lazy about that? As long as you're drawing, you're drawing. If you're drawing, you're drawing. Have you seen the Secret Invasion opening? No. I've stopped following most of that stuff. I might go see Spider-Verse this weekend, though. Draw a blue flamed phoenix next. Can you draw a perfect star? Ta-da. What do you think? Have you ever read a book called The Natural Way to Draw from Kimon Nicolaides? If so, what do you think about it? I am familiar with Nicolaides. I'm wondering if what I'm familiar with is from that book. Is that his most famous book? I don't know. I guess I don't know what I don't know what the natural way he's advocating for is. You know, if the natural way that he's advocating for is fucking relaxing and just kind of drawing however feels right, I can generally get behind that. If the natural way to draw is a specific mind state or technique that he came up with and that he's trying to get people to buy into, can't say I agree with that. Seems to go against the point. This guy's getting very fleshy. He would not have the stony volcanic texture that the guy on the right would have. I'm not sure I like that. I did want to play around with that magma kind of a thing. Do you draw on a display tablet? Yes, I am right now. I don't always. I started drawing on the display tablet just in the past year or so. Before that, I always did screenless tablet, which I still find more comfortable. I switched to display tablet when I went through a period where I needed to do a lot of handwritten notes on stuff. And that's much easier to do with a display tablet. But for ergonomics, I actually prefer the non-display tablets. It's much easier to sit upright have your back straight, have your elbows out. It's a much more comfortable position to draw in. Can you draw an anime drawing? Says Centrix Bull. Can you draw an anime drawing? No. No way, baby. No way, baby. It's my birthday, and I'm only drawing what I want on my birthday. And I'll tell you what, if that's the only criteria, I guess it's my birthday every day. Yeah. Yeah, that would mean it's my birthday every day, isn't it? Is it worth memorizing human anatomy or animals? Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. If that's specifically the kind of stuff you want to draw, it's definitely worth it. But don't learn it just to try to be a badass. Like, make sure that you actually want that stuff in your drawings. Then learn it. Investigate your tastes. Don't think that my love is gone. Don't think that my love is gone. Thank you, fellow one. Thank you, Partisan. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. But you never have never had plans for normal life. It's crime, too busy earning, you can't get enough. That's a boring life. It's crime. Too busy earning. You can't get enough. Head shape kind of makes me think of Ridley from Metroid. Learning anatomy to be a badass. Dude, a lot of people do it. And then they learn it and they're like, oh wait, I didn't care about anatomy. Why did I learn that? And then they forget it. And then it becomes a wasted year and a half of study because they never apply it anywhere. They were just learning it to say they did it to impress people, which is like, who's going to be impressed? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Thank you, Uka. Thank you, Uka. Jungle is such a groove. Jungle is truly the groove, dude. The smoke out his mouth looks like a heart. Holy fuck I'm good at drawing, dude. Holy fuck. Like, I am the next Bouguereau, no doubt. No doubt. I am Lawrence Amatadama. I am Bouguereau. I am Waterhouse. I am the fucking best. It's crazy. I mean, dude, you think you could nail that? No undersketch? You never draw babies? You never draw cherubs? Just that vibe, the characterization, the wry little smile, on the fly with 132 people watching? You think you could do that? No fucking way. There is absolutely no fucking way you could do that. It's deceptively simple. That's what art is about. That is what art is about. Making it look easier than it actually is. You know what's craziest about how good I am? I'm out here fucking stunting on all of you and you don't even know it. It's not even an obvious flex. I'm sneaking soul-crushing flexes into the little corners of your experience. You don't even know it's happening. That's not like me driving around in a Ferrari. That's not like me wearing the bust down that's bigger than your man's is. It's like my pinky ring is bigger than his bust down is. That stuff's obvious. That stuff's one level of abstraction. I'm stunting on you on 2 levels. You don't even know you're getting flexed on. It's not until you go and try to draw the wry smile little cherub and find that it's way harder than it looks that you then drop your pencil on the fucking ground like the baby that you are, slowly raise your head from the paper, take your glasses off, cry a single tear, and go, oh my God. He's so much better than I thought. He made it look so fucking easy. Then you'll know. Then you'll know. Then you'll know. My dog's looking at me like, are you okay? Let's just erase all that, go easy on everybody. We don't want everybody to quit drawing over that, you know. Put something easy to do right there. Go back to all this easy crap. Erase the really hard thing. The on-the-fly, wry little cherub. So that everybody feels confident. Doesn't know there's freaks like me out there ruining their confidence. We wouldn't want that. You got to think about everybody. People on my level, we got to think about how our work affects others, you know, and I don't want my work making people quit. I don't want my work making people quit. So. Thomas Sage says, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your grace and humility. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I do have the highest quality grace and humility. I set an example when it comes to humility. Learn from it. Learn from it. Thank you, WXNDWS, for the kind wishes.
Keep moving.
How old is our birthday boy today? I am 33. 33 little years old. Feeling good at 33. Feeling very good. Feeling very good. Whoops, wrong way. What are those two circles you've drawn on the guy's palm, Steve? I don't know which ones you're talking about. Oh, I see. I think usually when I'm drawing the hands, I'm like growing out to them from the arm, which is not actually super advisable. A lot of the times, if you're working in a composition, it's good to place the hands first, because they're hard points, you know, they're things that need to interact with other things a lot of the time. So usually you want to place them first if you're in a comp, but when I'm just sketching, I usually go out. I usually start with torso, pelvis, go out to the legs, go out to the arms, and I sort of grow them out to the extremities. And when I get to the wrist, I usually begin drawing the hand by putting in the two big masses of the palm. These two big, I forget what these are called, these eminences, but I just sort of simplify them down as spheres, and then I grow the palm out from there. I get the triangle in there. I do the horizontal pad there, and then I grow the fingers out from there. So I think that's what you're seeing, but it gets covered up pretty quick. Wow! Proco says, happy birthday, Steven. Thank you so much, Proco team. Whoever you are over at Proco who's wishing me a happy birthday right now, thank you so much. Much love to you all over at Proco. Hope you're all doing well. May my birthday might go to Proco. May all the merit gained from this birthday go to the success and happiness of Procos everywhere. Original Sab-Zero, thank you so much for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. Are you 1,000 years old? Oh my God. If only. That'd be baby years. That'd be baby years. I have traveled for many lifetimes, many eons. So many lifetimes. Sufficient to grow disillusioned with the forms. Sufficient to see the danger in them. Sufficient to achieve liberation. This one's actually Stan, LOL. Hey, Stan. How you doing, man? Hey, Stan, I wanted to congratulate you on the Marvel course. It looks great from the trailer that you dropped, and I know you've been wanting that one for a long time. Big congratulations. I was actually mentioning it on this stream earlier. Someone asked what would be a good resource for ink drawing. I mentioned that there's probably a bunch of great stuff on inking in the Marvel Comics course that you're putting out. Hey, Stephen, at what age did you start to draw? If you believe my mom, when I was 5 years old, and I never gave up. So if you want to go by raw numbers, that would mean I've been drawing for 28-ish years now. But, you know, I've been like 65 different artists in that time. You know, I've focused on different things, had different mindsets, had different focuses. So it's not like that was just one long unbroken chain of thinking of improvement or something like that. But just my relationship with drawing, I would definitely say, is that long. I always loved drawing. I always loved drawing. Stan says, thanks, man. It's been a hectic ride to get done, but we're finally here, LOL. There are definitely a lot of good inkers in there. Yeah, I bet it's amazing. I'm going to check it out, man. I'm going to check it out. Quite a resource. Let's get our birthday music back. What do I want to hear? I think Heavy California always makes me think of LA. Thomas Sage, $2. Get yourself 2 things from Dollar Tree. Thank you so much, Thomas Sage. What am I gonna get with Thomas Sage's $2? I'm gonna get myself a big birthday hat, the biggest, a giant birthday hat, an embarrassingly big birthday hat, man, with crazy colors, wild colors. I'm gonna burst into my home, scare my dog with it. She hates when I wear hats. I'm gonna burst into my house wearing these sunglasses and a crazy birthday hat. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh God, who are you? What are you doing here? Oh God, no, please don't touch me, please. Oh God. And I'll be like, baby, it's just me. It was just a birthday hat. It was a birthday hat and the birthday glasses that I bought with Thomas Sage's $2. She'd be like, oh shit, man. Shit, you scared me. Fuck, dude. I thought that you were the first ever person to invade my home, even though I do such a good job at barking at every little sound that I hear out in the street. I'll be like, no, I actually wasn't the first person to invade our home, in spite of you barking at every little sound that you hear on the street. Home rain gives me $1 Canadian. I know that's you, Ray. I know that's you. I will ban you. I'll take your money and ban you. I don't forgive, I don't forget. I'm gonna let you give me money until you reach the magic arbitrary number where I ban you. You damn ban evader. Loved your acting at the start of Alduri's course. That was fun. I like doing that stuff. It's nice to help out a friend. Hey, Stephen, can't stay, but I did drop by to greet you. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Have you considered using your dog as a birthday hat, though? She really wouldn't like that. That would really bother her. My poor little dog. I mean, she's just a little pup. Why do I have to turn her into a hat, you know?
Right on time. Back by the beach.
Moyosaurus says, bruh, animals are weird. I changed my walking pattern slightly, and my rabbit, that has to come to recognize me for the 3 years he's been alive, darted out of the room like he'd just seen a fox. That's funny. It must be interesting having a pet rabbit. I've only ever known one person in my life who had pet rabbits. They loved them. They said they made great pets. Design the ultimate Steven Zapata birthday hat. I think I would probably just like wearing the a xenomorph head on my head. All right, it looks something like this. I can't feel the heat. No, I can't feel the heat. Yeah. I know I can't get you home. No. No, I can't get you home. I can feel the heat. Yeah. Can't get you home. The Giger tubes. I think in the original Xenomorph suit, there's a human skull hidden inside the transparent part of the Xenomorph's head, right? There we go. There's my birthday hat. Happy birthday, Steven.
Well, I don't know. I think Final Fantasy XVI's dialogue takes too much influence from Game of Thrones. It's kind of like they're ripping them off.
know, let's send Florence and the Machine some. Send Florence and the Machine some ad money. Steven, would you rather draw bad pieces every day or terrible ones once every 2 weeks? Definitely terrible ones once every 2 weeks. I could survive either probably though. Am I your dream girl? You think of me in bed.
Make me evil. That I'm an angel instead. Please shall sanctify me when I'm dead.
Did mommy make you sad?
Do I just remind you of every girl that makes you mad? Make me perfect, make me your fantasy. You know I deserve it. We'll take it out on me. And my
Proco says, this is a brave DMCA takedown skirting playing this music. I don't know, so far I've never had anyone just do a full takedown. I just, you know, the streams don't make a lot of ad money. I just let them take the ad money, you know. It's all good. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Moyosaurus says, Steven, if I slide you this fitty, can you hook me up with Med's map course? Mr. Outdoory doesn't need to know. No. Send me an email. There's no way I'm helping you with that. DM me on Instagram. That would be messed up of me, man. I'm loyal to my friends. Find me on TikTok. My TikTok's gone, actually. It got destroyed. I need to change the background, but I really like my... Goodbye, Stan. I have to go shoot some critique videos. We have a great National Steven Zapata Day. I will. You also have a great National Steven Zapata Day, Stan. I'll talk to you soon, man. Take care. Steven, what do your DMs look like today? I mean, definitely my inbox is usually hard to get through. But I don't know. I haven't looked at... I took Instagram off my phone recently. So I don't really know what's going on over there these days. Don't really check the DMs on it.
always shifting shape. Just when you think you have it figured out, something new begins to take. What strange claws are these, scratching at my skin? I never knew my killer would be coming from within. I know nothing. I'm bright. I'm king. I'm mother. I'm bright. I'm king. I need my golden crown of sorrow, my bloody sword to swing. I need my empty heart to echo
Go with grand self-mythology. I am no mother. I am no bride. I am king.
I am no mother, I am no bride, I am king. I am no mother, I am no bride, I am king. I am no mother, I am no bride, I am king.
All right, that way when I change the background, I don't lose me.
Yeah, well, I don't like how anime characters just say what they're thinking. There's not a lot of subtext.
Do you ever struggle capturing your own essence? I cannot self-portrait to save my life. No. I don't struggle with that. Just my essence is very extreme, I think. It's pretty easy to capture me. Big ears, wild smile, leering grins, thick eyebrows, unruly hair. I mean, you could hit me from a mile away, no problem. Do it, do it. I wonder if I could do the magma thing on this guy. Steven, what is your least favorite art style? I don't have a least favorite art style. I don't really rank art styles like that. That doesn't really it doesn't make sense to me, you know? So it doesn't even happen like intuitively, you know? It's not like that's a concept that I go back to when I'm talking about it. Like I think through it, like, oh no, there's no, you know, it's apples to oranges, they're all different. No, it's like, I feel that so clearly in my bones and in my soul that I don't even intuitively rank art styles. They're just, it's not about comparisons between them. And it's super clear to me that it's just my subjective opinion. So it couldn't possibly matter or reflect on the actual art styles. Right? And it's just, if I think it's bad and it's that person's favorite thing to make, that pretty much makes it the most important thing in the world in their little corner of consciousness, right? And I'm just very, very attuned to that. So I don't even intuitively, automatically rank art styles. But if I did, anime would be at the bottom. How dare you? I just said I don't. I just said I don't. I just said I don't. I made that very clear. I went through the whole philosophical discourse about how I don't and why I don't. So what are you getting at? Ooh, let me do it there. Steven, you are such a saint. I know, baby boy. I know. This is probably going to be a temporary pass. I'm going to see if I can do the lava thing on this guy as well.
Meh. If I did, anime would be at the bottom. Meh. Meh.
I'm just doing my best for you, baby. I can be
Steve Areno, you know a date when the reduced price FFI is released? It will probably be... Let me open up my calendar real quick. It will probably be... I'm gonna be away camping right at the beginning of July. So it'll probably be June 30th that I'll put it out. If it's not June 30th, it would be like July 4th or July 5th, but I'll probably do the end of this month. I'll probably do June 30th. Make Mini Steven a water elemental. Oh man, that's a lot of material indication. That's a lot of agua, baby. That's a lot of water, baby. Ooh, shit, dog. There's no way. Not doing that. It's way too much water. That's way too much using blue. That's way too much using blue. Thank you, Las Vegas. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I will be here all year. I have a residency in Las Vegas now. I know, you all want me to play the hit, so here's my hit. Using blue. Using blue. I'm doing color and value choices with sunglasses on. That's some kind of stupid, right? Yeah, that's that's way warmer than I thought it was. Let me take my sunglasses off just while I pick the colors. I thought that was a cool gray when I was laying it in. Sarah Draws with $5. Happy birthday, Steven. You were such an inspiration to me. I just started posting drawing shorts. Do you have any tips for growing my channel? Thank you. Sarah, thank you so much for $5. That is a very kind donation of you. I will honor it. I will treat it well. Do I have any tips for growing your channel? The number one thing that, okay, you'd get a very different kind of advice from another person, but the thing that I did that I'm happiest with is that I didn't do anything I didn't want to do just because I knew it would grow my channel. It's with just a little bit of research and just, looking at what other people are posting, it's actually really clear really fast the kinds of stuff you can post that will get people to click. You can follow trends and things like that. You can do certain kinds of tutorials. And the point I want to make is that all of those things are perfectly legitimate to do and to post as long as you actually want to do them for a reason other than getting views and growth. When I searched my feelings, when I was starting my YouTube channel and as I moved forward with it, I found that I didn't really want to do those things and I wasn't interested in playing the same game that anyone else was playing. So I just accepted that growth would take longer, but that I would let myself just do whatever I wanted and not feel like I had to do what was working for other people. And I'm so glad that I did that, because I don't feel trapped by my audience now, which knowing a lot of YouTubers and talking to them about stuff that they do and things like that is a very easy situation to wind up in. You do a certain kind of content that you think is going to work and grow your channel, and it does work and it does grow your channel, and you do that for like a year. But then what happens is that you're an artist, you get bored, you want to do something else after that year, you move on from it. But then you have an audience, let's say tens of thousands of people, who then that's what they were there for. That's what they showed up for. And you can feel captured by your audience, and it can grade against you. It can start taking up a lot of cognitive overhead. You can worry about it. You can wonder if they're going to accept you. Are they going to be okay with what you're doing? Are people going to unsubscribe? All of these useless thoughts that do not contribute to artistry or creativity or ease or peace in the practice. So as tempting as it may be to go with trends and to do the things that are working for other people, I would very much encourage you as you grow your channel to not do anything that you don't genuinely want to do. Stick to your values, what you like to make, even if that slows growth down a little bit, because in the long run, it'll be more sustainable. Because at this point on my channel, there's nothing that I do on my channel that I feel trapped by, or I feel like I owe that to my audience and I'm not interested in providing that. Like, people are only here for the stuff that I genuinely want to do. It's not the most high energy stuff. It's not the most overproduced stuff. I have to admit, right? It's not like I'm doing crazy videos with wild editing and stuff like that, but that frees me. That's very freeing. I don't need to work myself up into a state to do something on my YouTube. You know, I can just go live. That's fine. I can make a video that's just a random drawing with whatever I want to say over it. And that's it. That's it. I don't have to work myself up to do it. So it's a pleasure to make the things that I make on here. And I don't feel trapped by my audience. And it's very sustainable. You know, it's very sustainable. So that's my advice for you. And that's my advice for anyone who's moving into the online realms with art, for sure. M. DeBoer says, have you ever met Jeff Watts? For some reason, I feel you two would get along. I have not met Jeff. I know a lot of people who have trained with Jeff, but I have not met Jeff himself. Steven signed the Goblin contract for Goblin Fest 2023. Look, I'm always down to sign the Goblin contract. Speaking of FFI, will you be able to see other people's critiques you've already given with the reduced price version? No. As of right now, no. The feedback is within the feedback community, but I do plan on, with everything that I've learned from giving the feedback, and with some of the student examples, I do plan on adding common mistakes videos to the course for some of the most pivotal assignments. So like the sphere, for example, the first assignment. There's so much I've learned from oh my God, it's a big number. How many sphere assignments have I critiqued at this point? If I go to community topics. Yeah, probably over 100 frontlit spheres. There's 147 posts in the frontlit sphere section of the feedback. I've learned a lot from doing those, and it's clear what the common mistakes are, and I have good examples of the common mistakes. So As the feedback rolls on, I will be adding to the course, like, let's go over common mistakes that people make when they do the sphere assignment. And I will be adding those for several assignments, and they will continue to be added as as more assignments come in for other assignments. But the individual, like the whole swath of feedback, no, that right now is currently reserved for the people at the feedback tier. Now that might change. The main reason for that is because there's no way I can offer that. Like, there's no administrative way that I can let a person into the community to view all that stuff without also just being in it so that they can post and get and do feedback. And I need to be able to separate those things. So I don't really have a way to do that right now. All right, what layer was I on here? Let me merge that down. That is cooler. That's the base pencil lines. Goodbye, Ayub. Good luck with your studying. Steven, can you speak some Spanish for us? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Estás dibujando? Debes estar dibujando. How do you manage your Spanish not being forgotten? It is forgotten. My Spanish is terrible. I've not done well at keeping it up. Definitely a project for later in life, in another phase. Second to none. Are you active? Do you mean real wrestling? What? What? Did I mention wrestling? Am I active? I don't know what you mean by that. Do I exercise? I do exercise. I went for a nice run before stream. Went for a nice longer birthday run. What'd I do? I actually don't remember what I did. Like you, wild world. Where's my run for today? Yeah, I did 8 miles this morning before stream. What do I want to listen to? Have you done any combat sports? No. What would be your luchador name? El Dibujante Disastro. El Dibujante de Sombras. Shit, I just want to go dancing tonight. I gotta go dancing for my birthday. You're too funky today, Steven. I'm worried. It's my birthday. Come on. Passing the time. It's a weekday. Everybody's at work. You gotta dance a little. No, I shouldn't be doing shadows here yet. Let me get the lava in there. What? A night that's special everywhere. See, because I drew this all fleshy, it's hard to know where I would pool the lava, but let's see. Single baby, sophisticated mama. Yeah, me tonight, girl, ma. Hear any noise? It ain't the boys, it's late as night. Gonna step out late as night, stepping out late as night. Gonna step out late as night, stepping out late as night. I wish you guys could see the move that I like to do across the floor, saying stepping out late. I like to put one leg out real far and then kind of follow the other. Oh man. Shit, man. Life is too good. Dude. It's absurd how delicious life is. There is an abundance of little pleasures in the world. You're doing the Black Cleopatra dance? I don't know that one, but it sounds good. Don't worry, Saman. You're here now. That's all that matters. What's your funkiest move? Dude. Definitely the double jive with a quarter turn. Give it a little bit of a... Give one of these and a clap. Quarter turn. Do it again. Kick the legs out. It's good stuff. It'd be hard to pick one funky move, I'll tell you what. It would be hard. Did you know that Disco Inferno by the Tramps is 11 minutes long? Did you know that? Did you know that fucking fact? I should probably listen to the edit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have loved that song since I was a little boy. I have loved that song since I was a little boy. Montej with €5. Thank you so much. That is a very kind donation. Thank you so much. Humble donation to the Church of Zapatology on the day of the 33rd year since our founder manifested on the mortal plane. Thank you, Montej. Your words are wise. They show clear, insightful wisdom into the true ontological nature of reality. It's nice to see that some people out there who have been paying attention have discovered the truth. They have found that, yes, there is an answer to why there is something rather than nothing, why there is a universe instead of a void. They have gained insight into the nature of emptiness, and they have found out the truth of Zapatology. Through me, its obvious eternal prophet. Thank you, Matej. I very much appreciate it. Now, I can't just listen to Disco Inferno. Whoa, not the 50 Cent Disco Inferno. Let's watch out. Easy now. I can't just listen to Disco Inferno on loop for 5 hours. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Probably. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Let's see what else is on this disco playlist. A lot of good stuff on here. But will I ever draw again if I start playing this playlist? It's bad. No, I am the genie of samba. Everybody get down. Huh. No, maybe a little ABBA. I think Disco Inferno is a masterpiece. I'm gonna be straight up. I really think it's a great song. It's got to be one of the greatest songs ever. Best ABBA track? Yeah. My wife loves this one. Yeah, to the question that I was asked earlier about tips for growing your YouTube, it's like, can you imagine how sad I would be, how less inclined I would be to do stuff on YouTube if I felt that I couldn't funk off on my YouTube? Can you imagine how much I would not be here if I felt like I couldn't dance to Disco Inferno for 5 minutes on my YouTube? Arsene Light says, I'm back. Oh, hey, Steven, I see your video about AI. Nice suit, by the way. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you liked the video. I'm gonna have to get another suit. That suit's getting a lot of use right now. A lot of meetings. A lot of meetings in formal settings. Now is all we get. Nothing promised. No regrets. A Saul Goodman style suit for the AI meetings. You know, my wife would probably think that's a really good idea. You wouldn't have to pitch her long on that before she thought it was a good idea, I bet. She'd be like, yeah, this could work. Come on, you're gonna trust these AI guys? I don't have a good Saul Goodman in me. Better Call Saul. Good ass show. I think it was better than Breaking Bad. My wife is convinced it was better than Breaking Bad. I go back and forth day to day. Today, if you ask me today, I'd say it was even better than Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul was amazing. How'd they do that? How's the spinoff better than the original when the original was Breaking fucking Bad? How the fuck did they do that? Oh, yeah. All right, this one's not as popular, but I love this song. This Cool in the Gang song rocks. This is Open Sesame by Cool in the Gang. It's so cheesy, I love it. Get down with the genie, Shazam! The genie. I love the cheese. I love the cheese, dude. It's so good. I love the cheese. Abracadabra. Can you, hold on a fucking second. Can you imagine how fun it must have been to be on stage in front of thousands of people, to be in Cool and the fucking Gang, to perhaps even be cool, and to be in front of all those people and to scream at the top of your lungs, get on your camel and ride, and have the crowd go wild. Shit, man. Shit. That must have been dope beyond belief, dude. That must have been awesome. Get on your camel and ride. Open some bigger fire holes in some places because they're all kind of coming out kind of thin and samey. Dude, get down with the genie for real. Just get down with him. Like, you don't need to understand it. You don't need to conceptualize it. You don't need to ruminate on it. Just get down with the genie. Just do it. Simon Kucher says, get on your camel and ride. It's over. It's just over. You can't top that. I'm inclined to agree. That's the end of music. It's peak experience if you're cool. If you happen to be the cool. And you get to be shouting that in front of thousands of people. You know, you're done. After that, you just do that as many times as you can. And then you hang up your hat and you look back on your life of glory. Dude. Brings a tear to my eye. When I die, the inscription on my tombstone, just make it, get on your camel and ride. That's all you need to know. Just looking for bigger fire holes so that there's some thin ones, some medium ones, some big ones. Getting a birthday call from my aunt. Gotta call her back. Felipe says, happy birthday, Steven. Sending a big hug from Colombia. Thank you for all that you have given to the art community. I really appreciate it. I'm just tuning in for a moment since I'm at work right now. Thank you so much, Felipe. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It is my honor to help the art community however I can, truly. Greetings from New York. I hope things are well down in Colombia. I've been dancing. I don't know about you guys, but hey, it's Steve Vibes. I'm glad you're dancing. Like, sometimes you gotta dance. Sometimes you gotta dance. And it's likely to continue because I'm eyeing ABBA over there on my on my music iPad. I see it. I see the list of ABBA songs and I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that too. Oh, yep, another good one. I just gotta make progress on this drawing a little bit. Why? I don't know. It's my birthday. I could do whatever I want. Steven, what's the last game you played? I tried the Final Fantasy 16 demo a little bit today and a little bit yesterday. Horizon Forbidden West I tried. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda. I'm not very far at all because I only play in like little 20-minute bursts. So I've only got 4 hearts and I've only done like 3 shrines. I think I'll just be unlocking map towers for a bit. I'm one of those people. I can't just stick around and do side quests. I'm like, I gotta see the map. I need to have the map open. It drives me crazy if I feel like I don't have like a lay of the land. Reminds me of the lava arm from the Transformational Anatomy course. Yeah, lava's just a cool texture. Has natural value difference, you know, if you turn it black and white. Like, it just has such a beautiful contrast, you know? Has an automatic setup for a warm and cool dichotomy. It has internal lighting effects, just like such a cool material. I'm a lava fan, what can I say? And it has a lot of weird little, like, if you go really into it, it has so much interesting little detail. There's a lot you can do with it. It can be very graphic or it can get like very complicated. You know, you can have internal flows in the individual rocks and they can have little bursts in them and things like that. It's a great material. Is lava goblin possible though? Lava anything is possible. Lava anything is possible. Oh, believe me, kids. Lava anything is possible. Mr. Steven, is goblin, lava goblin possible? Yes. Yes, it is. Mr. Steven, is like a lava cow possible? Yes, yes, that too. Mr. Steven, is like a lava hot air balloon I said yes. I said yes. I said everything. I meant it when I said lava anything is possible. There's a lot of other material to get through. Are we clear? Lava anything is possible. Lava cow, lava hot air balloon, lava Jesus, lava God, even though you can't really visualize God. And if you could visualize God, that would just be one of sort of God's manifestations. It couldn't possibly be God. Still, lava that. Lava emptiness, lava void, lava Nagarjuna, lava Buddha, whatever you can think of. There can be the lava version of it. You're not gonna pin me on this one. Lava, I don't care. All right, a lot of other stuff to cover. We're okay, kids? We're all good on that? All right, good. Water anything is possible. Believe me, kids. You can make water anything. Dude, is lava an instrument? Lava Diamond Man? Lava, come on, guys. How many times do I have to tell you that I am the genie of samba? Everybody get down. Huh. Get on your Camelan ride. Get down with the genie. Alakazam. We have fun. We have fun. Get on your camel and ride. Yo. Hi, brother. Nothing much, man. Actually, I'm live on my YouTube right now. I'm on my stream, so I'll call you back, all right? All right, talk soon. Yeah, just on my YouTube. Yeah, you'll see the live. If you just search me or go to my channel, you'll see the live stream is up. All right, I'll talk soon. Bye. Thank you, Brody. I appreciate the birthday wishes. It is, I have been live for 3 hours and it's 3:47, so I'm 47 minutes late for the dog walk. I still got more work. I'm good. I'm not quite gonna leave yet. We're gonna keep going. We're not done. We're not getting off. Smo Art says, happy birthday, Stephen. Hope your day of drawing is lovely and fulfilling. It really has been. Definitely got a couple good drawings in today. These two here. I explored the idea that was on my mind, for sure. But we're not done yet. We're gonna keep going. He cries tears of fire. He cries tears of fire. Maybe that's a little too 13-year-old edgelord for me. I know that I'm drawing a freaky fire monster, but even I've got a line. I've got an arbitrary line. You know, it can't be easy being a freaky fire monster, you know? It's got to get very lonely. It's got to get very lonely. "13-year-old me would be floored." Yeah. Thank you, Abel. 13-year-old me would have been like, dude, this is fucking awesome. He's a lava monster and he cries tears of fire, dude. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Also, you're fucking me. What the fuck? Do we have psychological continuity? Like, am I gonna feel like I am you when I experience this in the future? What the fuck, dude? What? Should we kiss? I feel like we should kiss just so we could always say that we did do that when we encountered ourselves. I mean, it's just like, it's hard to pass up the opportunity. We might be the only people who get to do this. I don't know how I feel about that striped look. Maybe I'll just do very stony up in the middle and then let it get very... very lava-y down here. Would 13-year-old edgelord would 13-year-old edgelord Stephen really have been talking psychological continuity? I can personally attest to yes, he would have been talking psychological continuity. He would have sniffed that shit out in a second. He would have known all the right questions to ask. Will someone go to jail for kissing their underage selves? Says Saman. If we invent time travel that, avoids paradox collapses, that'd happen on day one. It would happen on day one. It's probably the first thing that would happen. They'd be getting in the time machine like, yeah, I'm totally going back to kill Hitler. Totally. Time machine. Set destination time to 1998. My dog's dreaming right now. Serious doggy dreams happening at the moment. I had to evaluate the colors that I'm actually using because I'm seeing edited versions of them because of the sunglasses. So some people would say take sunglasses off, to which I say, no fucking way. No fucking way. Absolutely not. And right there, Struby says, can you see the colors you paint with those glasses? You actually do get used to it. You are seeing incorrect colors, but it's not as off as you would think. It's still pretty close. And the relative value relationships are maintained, so. Stefanino, do you ever lava your wardrobe so that you can get that fire down there? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds like you're saying something disgusting about my undercarriage, and I don't like that. Leave my undercarriage out of this. Just gonna merge all of this because the lines are not super helpful. How much damage did I do? It's not that bad. For the record, this is usually, when I do listen to music while I work, this is usually the kind of music I'm listening to while I draw demons. 9 times out of 10. I'm drawing fucking Beelzebub. And I'm like, yeah, give me a man after midnight. No men before midnight, please. Once midnight rolls around, give me a man. Give me a man. Georgina says, how much do you get paid, Steven? I wish these sunglasses were off so I could put them back on while I say, ain't nobody paying me. I don't get paid. I make money. The actual answer to your question is, of course, it depends what context. Am I doing a commercial job? Am I teaching? Am I doing a smaller commission? I mean, artist rates fluctuate a lot. Also, even within doing commercial work, I think for a lot of artists this is true. It's certainly been true for me. You charge different rates depending on what sector you're in, you know? Different sectors pay different, just have different budgets available. Like video games tend to pay less than advertising or theme parks and stuff like that. We just listen to that. We just listen to it. Now we have to listen to a sad song just because I love it so much. Just to ruin the funk.
I learned the truth at 17, that love was meant for beauty queens, and high school girls with clear skin smiles who married young and then retired. The Valentines I never knew, the Friday night charades of youth were spent on one more beautiful. At 17 I learned the truth.
Thanks, Travis.
Those of us with ravaged faces,
Lacking in the social graces, desperately remained at home.
inventing lovers on the phone,
Who called to say, come dance with me. Murmur vague obscenities. Isn't all it seems. At 17. Name of the song, this is At 17 by Janice Ian. Hi, Joey. Love you, bud. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
said pity please the ones who serve, they only get what they deserve.
Hoping to be around more often again soon. Don't you worry, man. You take your time.
In the rich
Relation hometown queen marries into what she needs.
the guarantee
Of company,
and
haven for the elderly. Remember those who win the game, lose the love they sought to gain.
in Devonshire's equality and dubious integrity. The
Small town eyes will gape at you in dull surprise when payment due exceeds accounts received at 17. And when we dare to cheat ourselves at solitaire.
Inventing lovers on the phone, repenting other lives unknown. They call and say,
Come dance with me and murmur vague obscenities. Girls like me at 17. Hi, pup. I know you need to go for your walk. I'm sorry. I'm having so much birthday fun. I'm sorry. She's bothering me. She's like, all right, I know you're having fun, but I gotta fucking pee over here. I love that song. Damn, that's a great song. Someone asked me to play Casio earlier, and that's an easy request to honor. Thank you, Zane. It is indeed my birthday. Laying on my heart just like a Casio. So you can let it go. What's the name of that last song? That's At 17 by Genesee. Damn, that's a great song. Wish that one was in my register. At least I can play the trumpet part really well. Yo, I did a similar fiery rock-style T-Rex. Hell yeah. Nothing like a good fiery anything, including a T-Rex. And as we said earlier in stream, anything can be lava. Anything can be lava. Oh, that's very sweet of you all. Thank you. Thank you for singing me happy birthday. I can hear it. I can hear it in my head. You're all very kind. Goodbye, Sansia. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Don't think that my love is gone. It's all up in your head now. Stephen, would you rather celebrate 7 apathetic birthdays in 1 year or 13 4th of July? What? In 1 year or 13 4th of Julys? Would you rather celebrate 7 apathetic birthdays in 1 year or 13 4th of Julys? I guess 7 apathetic birthdays I'd take. 4th of July is taxing. And there's fireworks, and my dog doesn't like fireworks. Does any dog like fireworks? I know, you know, it's over. Thanks, guys. It was really nice of you all to sing me happy birthday. I especially like that you all did it sexy style like Marilyn Monroe. You kind of came off a little bit like you were on pills. You gave some half-hearted gyrations while you were doing it. I like that. That means a lot. Did Ahmed wish you happy birthday? He did. He called me earlier on stream, actually. No brush is giving me the dotties that I want for doing the stone texture. Hate texture brushes. Don't like painting with them. Get on your camel and ride. I'm going to be saying that all day now. I shouldn't have listened to that. I am the genie of samba. Everybody get down. Huh! Burn, 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 burn. Goodbye, Arsene. Thank you for being here. Oof, it's getting late, folks. I think it is time to call it a wrap. I had a very lovely time hanging out with you all. Dancing, singing, drawing. We got two good... Well, let's face it. We got 3 good drawings because we also got this one in there. We got 3 good drawings.
Well, House of the Dragon was good, but it really just doesn't feel right that they're making huge lore drops that probably have implications for the book in the House of the Dragon show that weren't in the House of the Dragon book. So, I mean, but that's just like my opinion. So. We got three good drawings on our birthday. Nothing finished, but I got the fiery spirit out. Oh. And the cherub. Yeah, let's not forget the cherub and the star. Very good stuff. Get on your camel and ride. So much good disco music out there. I think I'll probably be on a disco kick for the rest of the day now while I walk my dog and do my other things. Girl, I've known you very well. More than a woman. More than a woman to me. All right, we're getting ready to sign off. If anybody has any last minute questions or anything, just let me know. We didn't really cover much art today, but if anyone has anything, I'll lightning round anything that comes up or anything that seems of interest. And we'll be getting off here in a couple minutes. I'm very late to walk my dog. Thank you, Lethal. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Lac Asilam. Thank you, Cassie. I will enjoy the rest of my day. Nice, easy day. Any last words? What could I say that ABBA has not said before me? You know, give me a man after midnight. What was the other line they had? No regrets. No promises. No promises, no regrets. I learned the truth at 17, that love was meant for beauty queens and high school girls with clear skin smiles who married young and then retired. Remember those who win the game will lose the love that they sought to gain in debentures of quality and dubious integrity. The small town eyes will gape at you in dull surprise when payment due exceeds accounts received at 17. Mm-hmm. Remember those who win the game men will lose the love that they sought to gain. Yeah, what more final words could I add? Better than what Janice Ian has already revealed to us, you know? Stephen, we got the same ear, I swear. I know, we have the same ear for trumpet. I mean, we know what a good trumpet solo sounds like, for sure. Now I'll remember that every time I hear that song. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Thanks for watching me draw. And if you were drawing today, thank you so much for drawing. Thank you for adding a little bit of your creativity to the world. The world goddamn needs it. Remember that it's always a good idea to draw. It makes you more aligned with your values. It makes you less crazy. It makes you less bitter. And it gives you a little refuge from all of the craziness in the world. So no matter what else is going on in your life, no matter what other people say, keep making art. Keep being creative. It's very important. It's genuinely important. It's good for you. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye to Beatriz and Juaniro Graphist and Abel Vasquez do Pazo and S17 Ariel Lopez and Lirif and Ayub Sadi and Matej K and Lack Assalam and Thomas Sage and Colin Gallagher and Burhan Arslan and Carl Frank and Saman Kucher and Frank Reddy and everybody else. Take care, everybody. Time to go walk the dog. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.